Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little minute, but you know we're not gonna speak on it. See, what happened was, you know, just things be happening in life, and basically I was just being lazy, so I wasn't recording no videos, therefore there was no videos posted. You know what, anyway, we making chicken noodle soup. This is not my recipe. The recipe, get out.
I'm sorry.
The recipe is somebody on Instagram. Her name is, I think it's Lush Alkaline Vegan, but I'm not sure. I want to make sure I get y'all the right name. Lush Life Alkaline Vegan. I'm gonna make sure to link her Instagram. Ooh, this camera heavy. I'm gonna make sure to link her Instagram page in the description box, so you can click on it and view her page. She has a lot of stuff. She was one of the first people that I followed when I first went Alkaline Vegan on Instagram. And the recipe she has in her highlights, so you know, like when you go to my page, the little circle things that you click on that if y'all want the recipe, because I'm not about to type it up because it's not in my recipe to people. So anyway, we're gonna start making everything. I've never made this before, so you know, I'm gonna just be winging it as I do with everything else. So let's get started. Okay, so this is our Instagram, and this is the highlight right here that we're gonna click on, the chicken noodle soup one. So I'm just gonna follow along to whatever she says to do. So it says we need some grapeseed oil and add a large red onion and let that saute for a minute. Ooh, hold on, it's kind of small. And it says what's the next thing? To add plum tomatoes, 1 red bell pepper, 1 habanero. I don't have a habanero, but you know, it's cool. 2 oregano, basil, sea salt, and allspice. So we're gonna do those 2 things. All right, so our first step, I'm gonna just drizzle a little grapeseed oil in here. It's kind of hot. My pot is already hot, and I'm gonna just add in my little red onions. Ooh, okay, it's extra hot. Now we're just gonna let these saute for about a minute. Okay, so our next step is we're gonna add 1/2 cup of Roma tomatoes. Oh, got a little foggy. So this was just 1 Roma tomato, and it equaled out to 1/2 cup. Add that in there. We have 1. It's supposed to be a red bell pepper, but we don't have a red one, so we're just gonna use a green one. This is 1 whole bell pepper. Slide that in there. Then we don't have a habanero. I took some screenshots. It's 2 teaspoons of oregano. Then we have 1 teaspoon of basil. 2.5 to 3 teaspoons of sea salt. So just put 3. And then 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. Alright, and we're just gonna mix this all together. So we're just gonna let that cook. So the recipe calls for actual fresh ginger, but we don't have any. So I'm gonna use ginger powder. So a little sprinkle, because I think ginger is kind of powerful. Then we're gonna, it calls for thyme springs, but I don't have that. And it's also 2.5 cups of butternut squash. Oh, I guess it's 3. And 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is add some bay leaves. I'm going to just add 2. And also calls for 2 star anise. But I have the seed, not the star. So I'm going to just shake a little bit in there. And 6 cups of spring water. Put that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cover and bring to a boil for 15 minutes on medium heat. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, let me mix it up first. Come back when it comes to a boil. You're supposed to add 1 medium zucchini and then boil for another 5 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, so we're gonna add in the zucchini. I hope it don't fog up. There you go. We're gonna let that boil for another 5 minutes. Ooh, Jesus, come on now, fall. Y'all can see that? You can't even see that. I'm not about to play with this fire. Earth, wind, and fire. Jesus. Okay, so for our next step, we're supposed to be adding 1 cup of spelt pasta and cover and boil that for another 10 minutes. I don't have spelt pasta, but I have this Kamut spiral pasta, so we're gonna use this. This is the Eden brand, and I bought this from Vitacost. Four king oyster mushrooms, but I just feel like that was a lot, so we did 2. That still looked like a lot. So I'm gonna let this cook. We're supposed to let this cook for another 10 minutes, and at this point it doesn't say boil anymore, so I just turned down my burner to 4, and we're just gonna let this cook. I think I'm gonna add some veggie broth in there because it don't look like I got enough liquid in there, you know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be soup, you know, not pasta, so I think we're gonna add some veggie broth in here. I also forgot to add, because she added in the cayenne, but we don't have cayenne. I mean, she added in half of her habanero, but we don't have any, so I'm gonna just add in a little cayenne, you know, spice it up. I gotta have my spiciness. And I think I'm gonna add like a cup of this veggie broth. It's kind of frozen. I guess our fridge was kind of cold. This is homemade veggie broth, by the way. Maybe I should add some more. It didn't look like enough. Yeah, I'm gonna add some more. Stop laughing. Really, Kaya? I'm not doing nothing. It's the darkest veggie broth I ever seen in my life. I don't want the ice in there. Always, well, just like fishing. Y'all ever went to them carnival games and you know, like you be fishing and stuff, trying to get the fish? That's what this feel like. So we added like 3 cups of veggie broth. Y'all know I can't never follow a recipe exactly. I always gotta, like, you know, do my little thing. But turn it over. Alright guys, so I think our soup is ready. You see I added that veggie broth. I feel like that helped to make it more soupy, because it was kind of like, shorty was a little thick, you know. And I wound up adding 3 Roma tomatoes to it. You don't have to, but I kind of just, I don't know, I just really like tomatoes now. So I added those in there, and we're just gonna clean up and stuff, and then I'm gonna do a taste test, and I'm gonna really describe how everything tastes, because I noticed at the end of my videos I just say like it tastes good or something. Like I don't ever really go into detail, so I'm about to turn into Chef Gordon Ramsay, you feel me? And I'm gonna just let y'all know what's really going on. I got my gumbo spoon. Y'all know these spoons? Give me some juice. Ooh. grandmother taste it. Taste the juice first. Ooh, it's hot. Oh my god, it tastes like chicken noodle soup. It tastes good. It's really flavorful. I'm not good at this. I just realized I'm not good at explaining. But it really do taste like chicken noodle soup. Like the flavor of it tastes very much like chicken noodle soup. Let me taste the mushrooms. Those king oyster mushrooms, which were our chicken substitute. It's still kind of hot too. It would burn my throat. Oh my gosh. It really tastes good. And it's not even winter time. You want to taste yours? You want to get your reaction on camera?
How y'all doing?
That's why you don't be in the camera, because you don't know how to act. But no, this is actually really good. I highly recommend this recipe. Your vegetables, the butternut squash, the zucchini squash, they're really tender. Tomatoes, I'm glad I added the extra tomatoes. They taste good as well. There was a few things that I didn't have. Like she had fresh coriander. She had the habanero, she had the ginger. There was some things she didn't have, but you know, it's like if you don't have it, you just use what you have. And it still tastes really good to me. So if you guys would like to try out the recipe, I'm gonna link her Instagram in the description box, and you can go to her page and it's in her highlights. I think it says like chicken soup on it, and you can make it that way. Your turn, Kaya. Now you knew it was hot before you ate it.
I can taste the vegetable broth. I can taste the zucchini and the squash.
What that was from the broth?
Yeah, that was the broth. Not one for tasting seasoning in it, but
you said what?
You know how people like to taste something, they could be like, oh, we got like this, and this, and that. Yeah, I can't tell you all that.
Oh, okay.
But
don't it taste like chicken noodle soup? Like
yeah.
the flavor of chicken noodle soup, but just like fresher?
Right. Okay, now I got some mushrooms and some bell peppers and some.
Oh, I forgot to say that the mushrooms, they're not gonna taste.
Tomatoes.
They don't taste like shredded chicken. They just kind of resemble it in appearance, but they don't taste like it. Not very animated on character, and you being boring as hell.
I'm sorry. So the mushrooms.
I ain't say be ghetto.
The mushrooms, they don't taste like chicken, but they like real chewy.
They still a good substitute.
Yeah, but that's my thoughts. Let us know your thoughts.
How they gonna let
in the comment section?
So they gotta make it first.
Yeah.
That might take a while.
I don't mean to.
Just tell us what the hell you think of the damn soup.
That's what I told you.
Was it good? You didn't say whether it was good or not.
It was good. It was good. I'm sorry, y'all. It was good. I like it. Tastes good. You know, like she said, it's not winter time. You know, occasionally you could bundle up in the house or whatever and get you some soup.
I just wanted some mushroom soup. I was just kind of craving it. So
and some soda on the side.
Some Alkaline, Sprite.
Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. What the soda?
Okay, yeah, we about to go. Hey, I'm supposed to damn eat. Anyway, that was the end of this video, guys. If you give this recipe a try out, put it in the comments. Let me know how it tasted. Cool message. Lush Life Alkaline Vegans. Hello. Yeah, I showed you the recipe. You know what I'm saying? It's not my recipe. I'm not claiming no credit for it, but it was great. I would definitely be making it again, especially probably in winter time. And you know, I'm gonna start being more consistent with soup again. Don't hold me to it, but I'm really gonna be more consistent, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.